are back with the Mayor's Budget Improvement Discussions with the Criminal Court Clerk, Howard Gentry. It is always great to see you. I know you've brought a couple folks with you. I'll let you introduce them here in a second. Before we do that, though, I just want to give a shout out to some of the folks who are also with us in the audience. We have Attorney General Glenn Funk is with us. We also have Councilman John Cooper is with us. And there may be some other folks back there that and we still have Judge Linda Jones with us. Want to just point out, over the next several days, we're hearing lots of requests for funds. The likelihood is that the fund request will exceed the amount of revenue that we have. So appreciate that you have great ideas, as do everybody that's coming before us, but at the end of the day, we'll try to make the best decisions for the taxpayers of Davidson County based on where we need to allocate those resources. So I know you appreciate that. It's always great to see you, and I'll let you kick it off and introduce who you've got with you.
All right, and we hear you loud and clear, and we hope that our budget request reflects that we heard you loud and clear. I'd like to first introduce the staff that's with me. Alfred DeGraff and Reed, to my right, is our Chief Deputy Clerk, and Nina Tucker, Director of Finance. So these are the two of the people that keep our engine going, but we also have 84 employees that work hard every day, and including our warrant and bond office, and serve the public at the highest level, and very proud to be a part of this organization, especially with the type of employees that we have. We continue to improve our process through technology, and I think you heard it through our discussion last year in the budget process that we are attempting every day to improve our technology so that we can serve our public in a more effective and efficient manner, also the government. And so, and JIS, our Justice Integration Services, has worked with us hand in hand to get all this done, and I think some representatives are in the room today for their hearing. And one thing that we are excited about, of many, is that we have brought online our online payments. And so as of December 1st, 2016, we've received 1,197 online payments totaling just over $240,000, and that's just an opportunity, another opportunity for people to pay the court costs and whatever fees related to the courts. And JIS worked tirelessly to help get that done. Also, we started this Monday a notice of cost in the courtroom, and that is now that our clerks can inform the persons in the courtroom how much they owe while they're in the courtroom, and then they, with instructions of how they can get those fees paid. And even though it's only been a couple days, on Monday, we actually collected over $3,500 through that process. Again, we're not a collection company, but this is also giving our clients an opportunity to move themselves through the process as effectively and efficiently as possible. So we're excited about it, and also excited that we can tell you a few things we've done since the last time we were here. Some other accomplishments is that we processed over 84,000 cases in general sessions. We have over 270,000 docketed events in both general sessions and state trial courts. And drum roll, now our expungements have moved out of the 20,000 range, and we've expunged over 30,000 expungements in this past year. And that's a big deal, because it's not giving any people anything other than what the law allows them, and that's to get a fresh start and get the records off of them, but also out of our system. Because of our partnership with Goodwill, NPS, and the administrative offices of the court, now refers to us as a model clerk's office in Tennessee. So we're proud of that. We've been invited to present to the statewide General Sessions Judicial Conference on Bringing Justice to You, the program with Metro Schools and General Sessions Court and the Public Defender's Office to provide assistance outside of the courtroom. And it's also, our goal is to encourage the other 94 counties to do the same as we're doing in Davidson County. So our goals right now are to provide professional clerical services to all related agencies, and to continue to enhance our collection and compliance efforts regarding the fines and court costs. And as you may recall, our PIP presentation last year, and I just want to point out that we're ahead of schedule in the contract negotiations with that vendor. And once that occurs, we'll be able to do a whole lot more things as it involves technology.
Great.
So, I know this is what you really want to talk about, and that is our budget modifications in this year. And I'm going to ask Alfred DeGraffenreid to do that, but I want to first say that the first request, of course, is the series of 3 years that has already been approved, and then the second one, we're going to have to talk about it just a little bit more, and General Funk is in here to kind of support at least our statements that we're making. So, Alfred, go ahead.
All right, thank you, Mr. Gentry. So, we've requested a state trial court deputy clerk for the Second Circuit. So the business justification for this position is that we have one clerk who is assigned to handle all of the dockets in the Second Circuit. The problem is she's also assigned to Division 6 in state trial courts. So in addition to scheduling, clerking, handling attorney and agency requests related to Second Circuit, she also has a full-time responsibility in Division 6. So whenever she's in Second Circuit, she also has work that's piling up in her division that she's assigned to full-time. So we can give you a little background on how we got to this point, but when we were originally requested to be in Second Circuit, we were supposed to do DUIs only 1 day a week. And over the years, that has multiplied to extra things. And not saying that's a bad thing, it's just...
And that happened prior to Alfred coming on, prior to you becoming mayor, and we did agree. And we felt that we could process that with our staff that we currently had. Unfortunately, and we were hoping this wouldn't happen, but unfortunately for us, not for the system, because this is a good thing for the justice system, but for us, that court has blossomed into more. And that more, of course, Alfred, is, you can tell us about the more.
Well, originally it was supposed to be DUIs, first, second, and thirds, but now we're also doing domestic violence in Second Circuit, which is a very important topic for the city of Nashville. But there has been discussion about possibly increasing the load of cases in Second Circuit as it relates to domestic violence. So the amount of cases will, if they increase, that means it's going to be more work for that one person that we have assigned to Second Circuit.
And the other thing is, and the reason General Funk is here, he is, and you might want to hear from him, but he was a part of the second level, and that is a wonderful meeting we were called into that we did not know what was going to happen, and we were asked to take on more responsibilities and duties. And you know, we are the criminal court clerk's office, and we have to service our courts. So it kind of put us in a stressed situation with that employee, and now we are finding even more work that is required because of all the great work that court is doing. And if you want to hear from General Funk, you can, but he can kind of verify what is occurring, and maybe also might want to speak a second to what he would like to see that court do. But what he would like to see that court do is going to be more work than one person, that this person can handle, and we don't have any other options.
So this is the request for the staff enhancement.
I'm sorry, we went, I don't know.
Yeah,
when
you
we
guys
started with that one.
skipped collections,
Yeah,
but
you
that's
skipped the
okay.
first one. Maybe
But
that's-
that's all right. I want to
okay.
make sure, because I've got the prioritization as the collections deputy clerk first.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then the deputy, and then this deputy clerk that you all are talking about, the second
That was
request.
second, and so we still want to keep it in the order of priority.
Got it,
The
okay.
first one we thought might be a little, I guess you thought it'd be a lot easier to talk about.
Okay, I just want to make
yes.
sure when we're thinking
Yes.
about priorities, which one,
This
because
would
obviously
be-
you're very passionate about this one, I want
Well,
to know.
it's more than, it's a little more than passion. It is second priority because the first is
It's-
absolute.
okay, got it.
But the fact is that we are actually pushing this person to a limit that I can't
Okay.
legally push her any farther, and she's doing a great job. But to be able to accommodate all the things that court is growing into, we just can't do it with the existing. We can't with the existing staff. And if you ask me right now, how are you going to do it? I'm going to tell you I don't know.
Okay.
But if we have to figure it out, I guess that's our job too. But you know,
Got it.
it's one of those things.
So they're both priority, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, they are. They are. And I mean, if you really don't need to hear any more about that, we can go back to the real priority, because that's important to
Well,
us.
let's just, we'll stay on the staff enhancement one. General Funk, you're welcome to give me a thumbs up if you are in support.
You bet.
Let the record show that he gave me a thumbs
He
up.
did. Okay, all right. Let the record show.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. And then I think you've got also a request for some administrative costs here for $5,600, or just an increase in,
Right.
Those are just needs that we have. I kind of wanted to, back to the priority.
Sure.
I kind of want to give you some information that we're excited about.
Okay.
And that is that you did provide us with our first round last budget time, and that was our 3, thanks to reminding us. And they're working. It took us a while to get the hiring done, to get the consultant in,
Yep.
to get them trained. But we are absolutely in a situation now where they are being effective. The compliance operation has been up and running with those 2 people for only 1 month. But in that time, we've got 30 clients on payment plans, and I would dare say, Nana, that they would have lost their license.
Probably so.
Yeah. We're dealing with 99 cases. We've consulted over 62 clients by phone, and we've had 28 cases paid in full after consultation, and $11,000 generated by those people. And so, I mean, it's working.
working.
And so we're in the court system, because of the people, so many people that cannot pay, and because of the fact that persons are having their records expunged and fees are being waived and what have you, this effort not only helps to move people through the system in an efficient way, it also creates more revenue.
Sure.
And so I think that's the great balancing act that is going to occur as we fully staff and get it moving, and we'll be proud of it. Alfred has already been to the National Convention on Collections and presented on our efforts to this point.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Any questions on the operating budget before we move on to the capital budget?
I am good.
You good? Okay.
You're good.
All right.
So let's talk about your capital budget request.
All right, capital budget. Well, first I'd like to thank you for the approvals we've had so far. And, you know, with our compliance department, we are now at a place where we understand the defendants, when dealing with our defendants and when we're dealing with people with payments, we need a little more privacy than just sitting out in the office. Plus, we can't just let them roam around in our area because of the nature of our business. So we have redesigned, or General Services has helped us to redesign an area within our office lobby where we can actually put our compliance operation within our current system. We just wanted you to know that the initial design was about $250,000, but we went back to the drawing board, and now it's $135,000. And in order to, again, properly service, but also function in that regard, that $135 would allow us to do it. And Alfred did something that he wanted me to make sure I said to you, and that is that, well, you do that. How does that figure pan out, Alfred?
Well, in the last 4 weeks, we've collected $11,000 just off of the people who are coming directly from court. Now they have the directive to leave court, come down and meet with our compliance officers. once we have this extra person who we'd like to see in July, the next fiscal year, that'll allow us to touch more clients, not defendants, but clients, because we're working with them to make sure that they can not lose their driver's licenses and get back into society in a regular manner. So hopefully we'll be able to, at this $135,000, we'll be able to cover that just based off of the people who are coming down and getting set up on payment plans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on that? Okay.
You're doing a great
So,
job.
I think, yeah, you're succinct, you're clear, it's very well presented, and I think you guys are doing a great job. I really appreciate it. It's
Well, thank you. Nina likes to talk a lot. As a matter of
yeah,
fact,
it was hard to stop her.
she didn't want to speak, but fortunately, because of Nina, we were able to present you as succinctly, and Alfred, but she does the numbers,
Well.
and that helps us so
You guys do a great
tremendously.
job.
Yes.
So appreciate you very
Yes.
much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
you so much.
Hope
All
that you
right.
guys have a great rest of your
Thank
day.
you. You
Thank you
too.
so much.
All right.